Hey guys, it's me Juliana May, and today I'm making these delicious butter cookies.
These butter cookies are a classic Christmas cookie, and I'm pretty sure everyone loves them. These are usually sold in these little tin boxes, and they're so good. If you haven't made these before, I totally recommend you give it a try because these are way better than the store-bought ones. The very first step to making this is combining 1 cup of unsalted softened butter, 2/3 cup of granulated sugar, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay, so this part's really important. Make sure you're using white sugar because it caramelizes the cookies and absorbs the moisture in the dough, which for these cookies are really important because we want them to be flaky. Cream together these ingredients until it's nice, light, and fluffy. Everyone wearing headphones right now should be so happy that I muted this clip because my electric mixer does not sound nice. To be honest, if you want, you can just stop with that delicious butter and sugar mixture because that is so good. But here's the next step if you do want to make these cookies, which I think you should try. So what you do is you separate the egg whites and the egg yolks, and you add in 2 large egg yolks into the mixture. If you want, you can save the egg whites to make a less delicious egg in the morning. Then you add in 1 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, mix it all up, and ta-da! So here are a couple tips that I've used before when I made these, and it works really well, but it's not necessary, so you don't have to do it. But if you want, you can make sure the egg yolks are at room temperature, and it'll make it easier to pipe. And another thing is that if you want to spice up this mixture, you can also add some almond extract, and it tastes really good. Now it's time to add the flour. So here's where you're going to question me. You need to add 2 cups of flour, and I know that is a lot of flour, but this is how you get delicious flaky cookies. It's going to be really hard to mix, so make sure you slowly add it in, and eventually it'll start to incorporate. Oh, and be a little careful because I made a mess when I mixed this all up. Now before you put that into a piping bag, make sure that you don't make the same mistake I did. I totally destroyed my piping bag because my dough was way too thick and I didn't add enough milk. So it just broke it and it didn't end well. So I ended up adding more milk to the batter and it was perfect. I've never really decorated a cake or anything, so I'm not the best at piping, but these actually turned out really cute. All you do is start off in the center and then pipe outwards and just make a little swirl until you get to the very end. And the last thing you need to do is just kind of tuck in the batter and just blend it in because it will stick out a little bit. So this step is totally optional, but I think they turn out a lot prettier if you do this. So you can stick them in the freezer for about 30 minutes or until they're firm, and then once you do this, if you put them in the oven, they won't spread as much, so that they'll be more defined and it'll keep its shape better. This is optional. If you're lazy, then feel free to just stick it in the oven, but if not, then I recommend doing this because it looks really pretty. You then put these in your oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 12 to 16 minutes. Or until the bottom's nice and golden brown, just like this. These turned out so cute, and it made our entire house smell like butter. I would honestly just make these again so that our house could smell that good.
Now it's time for the taste test. I've been looking forward to this the entire time I've been making this. They're so yummy. It's so buttery and so flaky, and it like literally melts in your mouth when you bite it. And it's just so good. Although these aren't as pretty as the store-bought ones, I'm not a machine, so I'm kind of proud of it. But I think it's honestly yummier than the store-bought ones, so I really recommend trying these. They're super good. Bye guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I'm glad you made it all the way to the end. And if you like this video, then make sure to give it a thumbs up so that I know if you guys like this kind of content. And if you do, then I'll continue to make more of this. If you have any video ideas, then please comment it down below because I would love to try out some of them. And if you like my content, then please subscribe, and thank you so much. Bye!